that theory or story was created actually by a Christian author. So
It's
your
created
belief is,
by a Christian scientist.
yeah, so your, belief is like, it almost
I'm
implies
appealing to science for my belief.
in this
Do you know how
situation,
Georges Lemaitre figured out that we live in an expanding universe?
you're using
He
science
used a
against.
telescope, mathematics, checked his work with other mathematicians and scientists. He did not read a dusty old book. If you want to learn things about the world, you have to look up, not down at old books.
Why do you think these books were made? Where do you think the ideas came from? Like from
Nobody
looking,
knows, including you.
I mean, obviously, but they had to be coming up with something to be, valuable enough to be written in these old dusty books. I mean,
Okay, then that
I
means
just
the
feel like,
Bhagavad Gita is true.
I just feel like,
That means that the words of the Buddha are true. That
okay,
means that the, what's that book called? The Book of the Dead or whatever is true.
I'm not saying it isn't, but I'm just saying, I feel like you guys and everyone in the comments is like almost weaponizing the scientific religion aspect against, say, my religion aspect.
What the hell is a scientific religion? First of all,
Okay,
tell me what a religion is.
a religion is usually a base of followers or a cult of, a demographic of people that usually have a belief in a higher power or a higher belief.
Right. So that excludes science.
Yes.
Okay, so when you said it's religious, that was obviously
But you
false. And I'm not sure why you said it. That was very naughty of you, but I think you learned your lesson.
and again, people in the comments kind of just take, certain words of like what I'm saying and kind of like, dramatize it like Colt nailed it, like Colt this, Colt that, like you guys say Colt and think of like the absolute worst. This isn't what social media has told you about cults. This isn't, no weird shit. And I mean, and what I mean about what you
Are
said
you a
was,
Christian?
I am, and what I
Do you
mean,
believe in the transubstantiation?
what I meant about what you said is,
Landon, do you believe in the transubstantiation?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I do not know what that means,
Do you
and
believe that during the Eucharist offering that it literally transforms into flesh and blood?
I do not.
Do you think that a miracle occurs every time the priest does the blessing of the Eucharist and the wine?
No.
Okay, well, good, because if you're going to say some people do have weird cult beliefs, but you believe you literally drink fucking blood and eat flesh, then that would be
See,
a
I just
pot
feel like
calling the
that's a whole
kettle
nother, but I just feel
black.
like that's a whole nother
So,
thing that I wouldn't
point
even
for you.
indulge in the
Half a
first
point
place.
for you.
Okay. That's a whole nother, topic we can get into. See, I'm a Christian, but I don't indulge into that, I guess, fucking Catholic churches and drinking that fucking made up, excuse my language, but, made up juices and, the body of Jesus. I don't believe in that aspect.
That
And what I
Jesus
meant,
juice.
and the Jesus juice. And what I meant about your aspect, and I know I'm rambling and kind of losing my words here, and I apologize for that. But what I meant about what you guys were saying, and I think I was just looking at the comments, but someone said about the scientific religion aspect, like how you were talking about how, the author of the Big Bang was a Christian, scientist, and
Yep.
how he, more so valued the scientific aspect of religion than more so of the, books and the beliefs.
I don't think there is a scientific aspect of religion. I think that makes zero sense.
Well, I don't know. Someone in the comment was just talking about that, and I just wanted to clear that up. I don't know. I feel like that's also being weaponized against me for being quote unquote uneducated. I don't know. You're always learning.
Well, hopefully. Some people aren't. Some people choose not to be. Some people think that they are as educated as they need to be. Those are the
Oh yeah.
stupidest people I know.
And I agree. But like basically everything else I agree with, like Earth is billions of years old. Earth is definitely not flat. And other than that, I don't know, I just feel like people have such a weird and odd, weird value on Christianity and Catholicism and he fucking Hebrew. I can't even speak right now.
So what do you find just simply uh I don't know, illogical or unpalatable about Catholicism versus the idea in the first place that a guy rose from the dead uh, and zombies came out of their graves and walked around and talked to people? What
Well,
is it
I
that
feel
Catholics believe that you can believe this, but they go too far?
I and I feel like this is kind of just where it defeats the purpose because every Catholic has their own ideology of what they believe in God and how they view God and how they view how that Bible was interpreted. And I don't I honestly don't know where you got the zombies coming out of the ground part,
It's in the
but
Bible.
okay, that that's very specific. Thank you, but basically Jesus rising. I think that's kind of logical. I mean, I'm not gonna question what happened billions of years ago. That's not. You're comparing something like to now to what we know now by like social standards and what we gather to like something that that could have been out of our standards or out of the norm back then. Like miracles could happen. I don't know. You're saying this is illogical in all reality based off what you already know, and I'm like trying to testify that by just me having faith, which this is like, and this is the thing, you can't disprove, you can't, and that's the thing, it defeats your whole purpose. You can't prove or disprove any of this. I
Landon,
know,
you
I
need to
know it's
start
fucking
speaking in
crazy,
sentences.
and you gotta stop having this stupid fucking debate like every night, man. I know, dude.
Oh,
It's a waste of
you
time.
already know about me, I see.
I don't know about you, but I'm just gonna guess
Then how
you're
do
like
you know
every
I
other.
do this regularly?
I'm just gonna assume you're like every other motherfucker that just has some stupid out of. And that's the thing, you guys come up with the
Yeah,
most
you
stupidest out
sound
of
like all the
fucking.
stupid motherfuckers I've
Okay,
talked to
yeah, but
too.
you're doing this every night, saying the most out of whack, dramatized fucking subjects and questions. But I'm out of whack for what? Not believing some fucking stupid shit and staying in line? Like, dude, have
No,
some
this whole
fucking
thing
sense.
started because I
Because
was
no, because
asking
your
you
fucking
why
belief
you
is.
choose to believe certain things that don't make any sense, but Catholics, which believe the same base things that Christians believe but attach a few others. I asked you, what is it that they believe that goes too far? And you came up with nothing.
Because it
Nothing.
doesn't go too far. Because I told you that every single fucking Christian has their own ideology of what the Bible is and what they view on. You asking me is not gonna be the same fucking thing on the other person or the next person.
We're not
You
talking
asking,
about other people. We're talking
but
about you. You're my
but
special
again,
little
what?
guy.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
I feel so special. It's just fucking stupid. It's not, I mean, me talking to you and me like, trying to, be quote unquote smart to you and all these like comments, it doesn't matter. And like, I'm triggered, yeah, and I'm mad and whatnot. And yeah, dude, I'm annoying and whatnot. But
Yep.
I don't know. You guys just all seem fucking as stupid as I am, in your own way. Like being as egotistical as you are, with your comments and, your cult almost like following you and you fucking, having them comment and shit. It's
Yeah,
kind of
I
ironic.
got 260,000 people in my cult.
Yeah, that's a lot. It kind of makes sense. How the fucking I don't know,
What
man.
makes sense? You haven't formed a point.
Your comments bash me for like believing into a cult, which would be Christianity. But when it's like in the form of someone like you, which is followers,
Landon, you are beclowning yourself. It's not
and I
because
don't fucking
it's
care. It's
not because you're
TikTok.
Christian. It's
I don't give
because
a
You sound
I,
like
I mean,
three different people who all actually kind of have slightly different ideas. Okay, well,
okay.
now, now I did it. Now you done did it.
Oh, I done embarrassed myself, and I'm like, yeah. See, that's the you, dude. I can't fucking focus. I can't form sentences because I'm distracted by like you guys like only not one, not only one like trying to educate me in a way, but also like like shit talking, like borderline like bad mouthing.
It's the internet, dude. The internet's the worst place on the planet. You gotta toughen up, Buttercup. What do you want to talk about?
What do I want to talk about?
Yeah.
Shit. Ugh. Oh, my bad. I won't cuss. My apologies. I gotta be like a true Christian.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
What do I want to talk about? Well, see. What is your religion then? Let me try to. I don't know.
I am not an observer of any religion.
Okay.
Nice. I do worship Spanky though.
What?
Spanky?
Spanky?
Yeah, I worship Spanky. I guess technically the well, never mind. Do you want to meet him?
Yeah, kinda.
All right.
It's okay. It's all gonna be okay. Comments.
Alrighty. This is Spanky. He's the supreme ruler, creator of the cosmos. There we go.
This is amazing.
Yep, this is Spanky. So Spanky created the heavens and the earth. The wisdom of Spanky is written on the hearts of all men. Wicked people just choose to deny Spanky, however. And the Spanky Bible, every prophecy of the Spanky Bible has come true.
I can agree. I can, get behind that.
Yeah. So there you go.
Well, thank you. Well, thank you for having me on. Sorry I can't form sentences. This actually kind of helped me out. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Have a good night.